Hello, everybody online. This is Butts and Guts. My name is Stephanie. You're just going to need a ball and a slider. Without further ado, we will begin standing up. So glad to see everybody in studio as well. Let's start with some shoulder rolls. And then let's take a second position, small plies. So you're going to open the legs wide, turn your toes out. You're going to bend the knees and push them slightly backwards, feeling a stretch in your inner thigh groin, and then straighten the legs. Let's go ahead and finish with moving their arms will come open to a T. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Straighten the legs, turn the toes straight forward, and we're going to drop down into a stretch. You can bend your knees as much as you need. Bring your hands down to the floor and let your head hang. Relax your shoulders, take some tension out, and then make your way back to standing. Bring your feet together, high knees. Transitioning into hip circles. And then we'll just shake the legs. We'll shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Feel like I'm on one of those power plates. Anybody been on a power plate before? No. Oh my God, it's a vibrating thing. You stand on it, you just shake your whole body. They say it's good. I don't know, it kind of bothers my ears and stuff. I'm prone to getting that BPPV where the crystals. So I'm always thinking, my God, my crystals are coming out loose and I can't take it. Let's take some side stretches up and over. And then we're going to take some back leg lifts. So step forward onto your left leg and point your right foot behind you. You're going to lift your back leg up in the air, lift and lower, keeping the leg fairly straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Changing sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice. Let's go back to the second position, plie. You're going to bend the knees, go down low. Then you're going to straighten the legs, lift up onto the toe for a quick little pulse. So down low and quick lift. Down low and lift. Down low and lift. Down low and lift. Down low and lift. We're going to go down low and stay down low, pulsing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Straighten the legs, squeeze your tush. Holding the squeeze, hold the squeeze, hold the squeeze. You can feel your bum. Yeah, it's there. And shake it out. We're now going to do side leg lifts. You're going to bring your right leg out to the side. You're going to bring it slightly behind you. When you lift, it's only going to lift a couple inches and tap back down. That way you keep your chest up, and we're trying to work just the side of the hip. 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Pointing the other leg out to the side and slightly behind, we do little bitty lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Bringing the right knee in, pull it in tight, and then switch other side. Pull it in tight, little release. Pull it in tight, and pull it in tight. Nice. Let's go to traditional squats. Feet are going to be about shoulder width apart. Toes are more forward than out, but you can turn them out a little bit if you know you've got very tight hips. So like if you were lying down on your back trying to pull your knees into your chest and that's really hard for you, a little turn out of the toes will make it easier. So you can also make your feet as wide as you need, but let's try to go as narrow as we can do for this first set. So we're gonna lower down, go down as low as you can go. Maybe you can get your butt way down there and then rise back up. 8 of these, that's 1, hey. 2, oh yeah. Starting to feel something now, right? 3, thighs are working, butt's working, shoulders are lifting, core strong. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job, shake it out. You gotta better get your golf ball out of the hole, right? Because you get that hole in one, so you gotta be like, yeah, I got this. Oh, just like that. All right, so now we are going to hinge forward a little bit more. And now we're gonna do that leg lift behind. So we're doing another leg lift behind, but I want you to hinge more forward. Hands can be either on your hips or out to the side for balance. So pointing 1 foot behind, hinge down, stomach strong. Hands where you need them. I like out to the side. Lift it up, kick it up. 1. High, 2, 3, 4, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more, and shake it out. Shaking, shaky, shaky, shaky. Switch to the other side. Hinging down, pointing the foot behind you, arms out where you need them for balance. Belly strong, we lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Shaky, shaky. Nice job. Let's go back to that second position plie. We're going to take some side bends here. So don't have to go too low because we're working on now a little side bend ab opening. Bring your left hand down to your thigh, reach the right arm up and over, or left arm up and over. You pick your side. I know I'm a little backwards today. And switch the other side. It's always fun to try to think when your head is clogged, right? And switch other side. And other side. One more time. And switch. Straighten the legs, turn the toes forward. We're going to come down to another stretch. Soften your knees, bend, put a bend in them so your hands can come all the way down. Take a stretch for that lower back. Taking a stretch for the hamstrings. All right, come back up. All right, so next up, we're going to do curtsy squats. So you're going to step onto your right foot. You're going to bring your left foot behind you at a cross angle. Once you're here, you're going to feel your hips are open and they're turned a little bit so they're not straight forward. But as you bend your knees, your hips and your chest may come more forward. And then you straighten the legs, you'll feel that unwind a little bit, okay? So we're going to curtsy squat, come down low, come up, and then we're going to do a narrow squat. Step narrow, drop down, and come up. That's 1 rep. Curtsy squat, same side. Bend it down, come up, narrow squat, very tight. 2. Curtsy, narrow squat. 3. Curtsy. And 4. Guys hanging in there, right? And 5. Curtsy. 6. 7. Last one. And 8. So hopefully you really felt the leg that stayed in place do most of the work. It should have been the right leg. All right, so now the left leg, it's going to step on it. You're going to bring your right leg behind. Your hips are open as you bend the knees. There's a little twist, moving it forward. Curtsy squat, narrow stance, drop it down 1. Curtsy. 2. Like to move slow through all this. 3, because we are doing a little bit of twisting through the knees as well. And 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Grab your slider. Ooh, I didn't get one. Oh, I have to go get the slider. All right, so we're gonna do the around the world slider. Going to put your slider on your right foot. You're gonna point it forward. You're gonna swing it behind, keeping the leg straight. When you bring it behind, that's where the work is gonna be done. I want you to feel your butt cheeks squeeze and lift. Arms out where you need them for balance. Sweep forward. Sweep back for 1. Sweep back for 2. For 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Nice job. Other side. And we go. Sweeping back, squeeze the tushy. Make sure you really get a good squeeze in the back there. We have 1. And 2. And 3. Very little body movement if you can. Just the leg. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Nice. We're going to go into deep lunges. We're going to extend the foot behind so it looks a little bit like this. I'm going to turn to the side just so that you can see. Plus, I don't really have room behind me. So you're going to put one foot on the slider. I'm going to have you pick the leg you want to start on. You're going to slide it behind you with the leg straight. You're going to try to go down as low as you can go, creating a deep split, and then rise back up. Okay? 8 of those. Here we go. Drop it down. Pull it up 1. Drop it down. And if you go lower than I am going, you might do less and you might go slower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other side. Subconsciously, you might have picked your better leg to start. This might be your more wobbly side. So be patient with yourself, right? Maybe a little slower. Go down low, pull up 1. Maybe it's a little weaker. 2, so maybe you don't go as low. 3, focus, breathing. 4, 5, 6, 7, woo, and 8. Nice work, nice work. Grab your ball. Just put your slider to the side. We're gonna go back to our open legs, bent knees. You're gonna place the ball into your right hand and you're going to gently push down, okay? When we push, you'll feel the activation underneath the armpit and the arm is straight, right? Okay, holding this, other arm out to the side. You're going to lift your right heel. Keep pushing down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the legs, squeeze the bum, change sides. Placing the ball onto the knee, you're going to gently press down, arm open. Lift the left heel, keep pushing the ball down. Lift that heel high for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Straighten the legs, squeeze the bum. Woo, let's do a wide-legged forward fold. Turn those toes forward, soften your knees, put a bend in it, and drop it down. You can roll the ball forward, especially if you're looking for a good shoulder stretch here. And bring it back under, roll up. Bring the legs together, shaky, shaky. All right, so you're gonna place the ball underneath your right knee like this, out in front of you. And we're gonna squeeze the ball. So I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see. If you feel like you're really unstable today because you have no balance whatsoever, that's okay. Just go to the wall, use your finger, and it will help you be able to do this move. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna squeeze the ball. Squeeze. Keep the knee lifted high. Once again, if you need to go to the wall or come to the bar, come join me at the bar if you need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice. So the higher the leg, the better. Okay. Really get it up there if you can. Other side, lift it, get it up, and then you're going to squeeze the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There you're working your hip flexors, working your thigh muscle, you're working the glute of the standing leg as well as your hamstring and ankle of the standing leg. It's a wonderful exercise. Next up, we're going to do the same sort of thing, but now we're going to take the leg from the front and you're going to bring it behind you, sweeping out to the side and bringing it out like that, big circles. Only going to do 2 big circles because I want them nice and slow. So you're going to sweep them out. And yes, if you want to hinge down, going down low, that's great. And then coming back up, sweep the leg back forward. That's 1. 1 more on this side. Sweeping, a little bit of balance control, hip work, lifting up. There we go. Let's switch to the other side. Bringing it up. I'm going to slowly bring it out to the side and back behind you, hinging if you chose the hinge. We're coming up. There's 1. Sweeping, taking that hinge, and coming up. Nice job. 2. Shake it out. Next up, we're going to pull the right knee up high. You're going to put the ball on the knee. You're going to gently press the ball down. So now we're really working the thigh and hip flexors and core. Lift the leg up, find the balance. You're going to press the ball down. You're trying to push up with the knee, press down with the hands, and you are stopping that ball from going down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. You're pressing down. Leg lift high. 1, 2, 3, and rest. Nice job. Shake it out. Wide-legged forward fold. Go wide with your legs. Turn the toes forward. Drop it down. You now roll the ball behind you. And roll back up. Put your ball to the side. 1 more balancing move, but it's going to be a challenge because we're taking a big side lunge first. So we're doing 4 of these. You're going to step out to the side, nice big lunge, go down way low. Then you're going to push your weight back over to your left foot and lift your right leg high to a balance. Okay, I know I pretty much blew it, but hey, that's all part of it. It's the effort you put in, not the result. Here we go. Push it down low, come back up, lift it, jiggle like I am. Go down low, sweep it, come up, balance. You'll get stronger and more stable. Here's 3. And last one for 4. Good, other side. Nice giant step. Go down low, push up, balance, left leg high, 1. Lift it, 2. 3. And 4. Good, let's go 4 more each side. All right, I'm going to skip this one out. I'm going to watch you guys do it. Stepping out to the side, go down low, rise, balance, 1. Out to the side, balance, 2. Out to the side, down low, 3. And 4. Nice job. Other side. Here we go. Out, low, come up, 1. Side, come up, 2. Side, come up, 3. And side, come up, 4. Nice job. Get your mat, ball and slider. You'll need all the above. You're gonna start in plank, so don't get too cozy. Don't be sitting down or anything. Alrighty. So standing at the back of the mat, you're going to bring your hands down to the floor. You can bend your knees, walk your hands forward to plank. And we're going to lower down to the belly. So you can modify by coming onto the knees, come all the way down to the belly. Superman, you're going to lift the legs, lift the head and shoulders, maybe the arms also can float. Plank pose, push it back up. Walk your hands back to your toes. You can bend your knees, heels come down, and rise up. 100 more. Here we go. Roll it down, walk it out. Strong plank, come down, nice and slow. Superman, lifting high. Plank pose. Push yourself all the way back up. Then lift your hips up, walk your hands back to your toes. Bend your knees as much as you need, heels come down. Rise up. All right, how was that? Was that easy? If it was easy, you're going to try to do this balancing on one leg. Otherwise, keep doing what you were doing. So it would look like this. I'm going to put one foot behind. I'm going to try to do it with very little weight, putting the hands down, very little weight onto that back foot, maybe even lift it up. Walk the hands forward to a plank, keeping the leg lifted. I'm going to lower down to the belly. If I can, keep the leg lifted. Then I'm going to go to that Superman. This is going to be a challenge. Keeping that same leg lifted, see if you can push yourself back up to plank. I know I can't, but if you can, good for you. And then lift your hips up, walk your hands back to your one foot, and then rise up on one foot. Yeah, all right, change legs. Putting the toe behind, going down nice and easy, soft knee, bent knee, so you're not overstraining the hamstring. Walk the hands forward to a plank, keep that one leg lifted. Then with control, see if you can lower down without putting down the leg. Once you get down, Superman. Remember which leg you had lifted, see what you can do. Press yourself up, plank and lift. And then walk your hands back to your one foot if you can. Your knee can bend, heel comes down, and see if you can rise up. Yeah. Woo. Let's do it again. One more time each side. So hinging down. Basically, that's a single leg deadlift with FYI. Walk your hands out to plank. Keeping the one leg lifted, lower down. Superman, lift and squeeze, butt work. And then that same leg, so you can lift up, plank. Ha! And then lift up, walk your hands backwards, bend your knees so that you can get your heel down. And then take your time, strong core, strong leg, strong hip, rise up. Other side. Pointing the foot behind, hinge down. Hands come down to the floor. Walk your hands forward, plank. Lower down so you can keep the leg lifted. Superman. Squeeze the butt. Keep the one leg lifted. Let's push back into that three-legged plank. And then lift the hips up. Walk your hands back. Heel comes down and rise up. All right, if that didn't do it, I don't know what. That was excellent. Yeah, you should feel some cardio going there. All right, that's like super duper strong stuff. All right, come on to your bum and grab your ball. You're gonna place it between your knees. You're gonna lie down onto your back, lifting your head and shoulders. You're gonna extend the legs out to a 45-degree angle and then bend the knees back in. Okay, so it's just an extension and come back in. You can always support your head. You can also do it with your head down. Either way, you want to feel your back stay in the same position, whether you've got a natural arch or an imprint pressing the lower back down. Both are good. You just want to keep the spine from moving, only the legs going out and in. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Remove your ball. You're going to lift your hips up, put the ball underneath your bum. You're going to balance with the legs up in the air. All right, we're going to do giant circles. We're going to start with the legs opening to a V. Then you're going to sweep them down as low as you can go, close the feet together near the mat, and then lift back up to the ceiling. So we open to the V, circle down, close the feet together, and lift back up. So this makes it a challenge because you got the ball and lift. You don't have to do it with the ball. You can just do this flat on the back, circling and lifting. One more time, inner thigh work here. Now we're going to reverse the circle. You're going to lower the legs together, then sweep out to that V, close the legs. Lower the legs, hover, sweep to the V, close the legs. Lower, sweeping out and open, and close. 2 more times, lower, sweep, and close. Last one, sweep, and close. So that concludes our inner thigh work for now. Go ahead and remove your ball. You're going to come onto your belly. You're going to do straight leg lifts. I'm going to recommend that you're as flat as possible, putting your forehead down on the mat. Okay, but I'm going to keep my head up so I can talk. You're going to just lift the right leg, keeping it straight and lowering it down. While you're doing this, you're trying to relax your left leg and left glute, okay? You can also pull your belly button in a little bit away from the mat if that makes it feel better for you. So you can relax the belly like I like to do, because I like to really just work on that glute. But if it feels like there's too much tension in the back, by pulling the belly button in like you're pulling it away from the mat, will make a less motion. It won't go as high, and it will kind of get a little more stability in your back there, okay? Let's go. Pulse at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, other side. Lift and lower. 1, keeping the hips down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We're going to lift both legs up and we're going to do jumping jacks. So it's going to look like this. Lift the legs, open and close, open and close, open and close, open and close, open, close, open, close. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a breather. All right, you're going to bend your right knee, flex the heel. Now we're going to kick the leg up towards the ceiling. Now I am pushing my right hip bone down into the mat. So if let me do the other side so you can see, I'm actually pushing my hip bone down to the mat to kick the heel up. Now, if you don't ever get the leg off the ground, that's okay. As long as you're squeezing your butt cheek and releasing, squeezing the butt cheek and releasing, that's the focus. The more strong you get and the more extension you have, the more you can actually lift the knee, but I'm not lifting the hip. Okay, let's go 16 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 more. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, last one, and 16. Switching to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10. Okay, come on, I can't count. Oh, what number are we on? I was going to go in reverse and then I kept going forward. What number? 16. Good for you. Awesome job. Roll over onto your side. Oh my God, I was gonna go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, but then I went 8, 8, 9, and I gave you an extra bonus, I guess. Roll onto your side for a banana. Okay, any side will do. You're gonna bring your top hand in front of you so you roll slightly forward. You're gonna lift your head and lift your feet. We're gonna hold for an 8 count, pulse for 8 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now pulse the feet up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another set. Hold it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we pulse it and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Change sides. You really want to be stacked up on your hips, guys. As straight up and down as you can without leaning back. That's why the hand is forward, because most people err and lean backwards. You want to try to stay right on the side of that hip bone, making yourself as straight as possible. Lift and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we pulse it up a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we pulse it up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Come onto your back. Let's do a quick happy baby to stretch your inner thighs. So pull the knees in, stretching a little bit in the hips, opening up the inner thighs, giving the back a little minute to relax. You can take it from side to side. A massage. All right, reverse crunches, arms by your sides. You're gonna roll your hips up as high as you can go and lower down. Now, if all you can do is just press your lower back and into the ground and relax, that's the starting point. Once you do that, you use your arms a little bit. Maybe you can get just the tailbone to lift a little bit. And the more open and the more strong you get, maybe you can get a little bit higher and a little bit higher and a little bit higher. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Feet come down to the mat, setting up for a bridge. We're going to lift and hold the bridge 8 counts and then do 8 pulses. Here we go. Lift your hips up, holding up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we pulse it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we pulse it out. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lower down. Pull your knees into your chest. We're going to rock and roll forward and back on the spine and then come up to a balancing seat. Feet up off the floor if you can. Reach the arms forward if you can. If not, hands here, knee, heels down. Okay, this would be starting step, 2 step, 3 step. There's 4 and 5, but today this is it. A slow twist to the right, stopping where you feel natural stopping point. Don't force it. Hold it. Coming back through center and switch. Hold it. Stopping point. Hold. Don't try to over twist. And we're going to come back to center, lower back down to your back. All right, we're going to do the bridge sequence again. This time you can have the option to alternate a leg. So you can do a 1 leg lift and hold in 8 pulses, and then we're going to switch leg hold and pulses, or you can do the double leg twice. Okay, here we go. Lift it up, put one leg in the air and hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Pulse it up. Here you go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switch legs. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe it out. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Happy baby. Windshield wipers, feet go wide on the mat, maybe even onto the floor, and roll knees right and roll knees left. One more round to the right and one more round to the left. Heel toe your feet together. You're going to come into a side plank. So roll up over onto a side. You're going to stay on the forearm. You want your shoulder strong. Now, first option is just lifting up on the side knee, trying to make yourself flat here. Okay, this is first option. Second option is legs go straight, staggered feet. Your top leg is in front. You can use both hands to lift. Okay, the third is to stack the feet. That will be your hardest. Okay, so I'm going to take the most modified option since I've been a little under the weather. All right, here we go. Lift it up, arm up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice. Let's switch to the other side. Nice hold. Nice isometric. Getting into your position, whichever one you choose. Each side might be different. One side might be a lot stronger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. You're going to come into a forearm plank. So come onto your forearms. Curl the toes under. You're going to lift your hips up. And then before you even lower your hips, you're going to tuck the tailbone under, squeeze your glutes. That's going to help lower the hips down into the position. Look forward at your wrists. Holding for 8, squeeze that butt. 7, hold 6, breathe 5. You have it for 4, 3, 2, lower down to your belly, 1. Nice. Widen your stance, feet go apart. The final butt burn, you're going to bend the knees, touch your toes, your feet together. You're going to keep the knees open and you're going to squeeze your tushy, lifting those legs, okay? Let's do, how many? How many you want to do? Somebody pick a number. 16? 5. 5, we'd be done in 2 seconds. 16 it is. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Yay! All right, we're going to go into figure 4 on the back. I always love the option with the ball, so if you do too, grab your ball. Otherwise, you can just lie on your back, crossing the ankle over the knee, draw the knee in. That's where we're going. But if you have a ball, lift up your hips, place it underneath, and you're going to cross the right ankle over the left knee and bring that right leg in as close as possible. So you want the ball pretty tucked underneath, otherwise you might lose it. You can also straighten the left leg up so you get a hamstring stretch at the same time. And switch. Crossing the left ankle, pull the knees in, straighten the right leg. Both legs go straight up into the air. You're going to open the legs to a wide V. Get a stretch. Let them hang heavy. I need to bend my knees just a little bit because I've got a wall here, but you can experiment with a little bent knee. See what you think. It actually feels pretty good. And then bringing the legs back together, straight up towards the ceiling. Point and flex your feet. Okay, we're going to split here. So point your toes, bring the right leg close to your face, and lower the left leg towards the mat. Now you might need to bend your left knee a little bit to get the heel to tap down. That's just fine. That'll get you a little bit more stretch actually. And then bring the legs back together and switch. Bring that left leg now close, toes stay pointed, and lower the right leg down, let it relax. And then bring the legs back together. Go open again, wide V, flex your feet. Bring your legs back together, bend your knees into your chest. Place your feet onto the floor. Remove your ball. And we're going to rise up to seated into a 90-90 stretch. So you want to sit in the middle of your mat facing this long edge. You're going to bring your right leg in front. I'm going to go ahead and do the opposite. So I'm doing my left. You guys do your right leg in front and bring your left leg behind. All right, you want to feel like there's a 90-degree angle coming straight out and forward and also to the back side. There's quite a big gap right here between my two legs, okay? From here, you're going to come down onto your right forearm, bring the left arm up over your ear, and lift your side to stretch through the ceiling. So my hips stay down. I'm just trying to bring my ribs up, creating a lovely stretch. Should be very relaxing. And then bring the arm back up towards the ceiling, and then bring both forearms down to the mat, creating a twist. Kind of experiment moving the head a little bit side to side and finding a better stretch for you. And then slowly press yourself up. We're going to sweep the legs to the other side. So go ahead and swing them around. Left leg in front, right leg behind. And then coming down onto the forearm. Arm up and over your ear. Lifting the rib cage up towards the ceiling, creating that side stretch. And then arm will come up, going into the twist, bringing both arms down. See if you can get the elbows down. And then moving the head a little bit. See if moving a deeper stretch will be good for you. And then coming back to center, press yourself up. You're going to take the back leg, which is your right leg, and you're going to sweep it across the top like so, best you got. And just sit up tall. You're trying to line your ankle and your knee up and your ankle and your knee up, looking like a couple of fire logs. Ideally, your butt is down and you're sitting yogi style. And then release, switch to the other side, popping the other leg down, put the other leg on top, try to line the knee and ankle up, and sitting up, all yogi style.